Good morning, internet folks. Welcome back to Team Steve. God, this fucking vlogging is so hard. But what do you know? It's 4:13. I'm currently 15 minutes late to work. I have no gas in this thing. I'm on like 15 miles on reserve. I mean, I probably could make it. Gimbal, dude. And he's back. It's like the first time I've gotten out for a ride in a bit. It's kind of nice. It's supposed to be in the 60s today, so I'm pretty excited about that. I think I'm just gonna kind of wing it. And I should be able to get to work. I mean, I've gotten 40 miles on the reserve, but I don't know. Do I risk it? I don't know. It's probably not a great idea. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm already late to work, so what if I'm another 5 minutes late? 10 minutes late? I don't know. I mean, I'm just like, God dang it. Always doing shit. Because you guys probably do this all the time, like when the weather gets bad, I'm like, I don't really want to go gas the bike or in the car. Then when you're always out running or out doing shit, you're just like, crap, I forgot. Always do this shit. Always forget about this part. Turn those off so I don't kill my battery. I've done that so many times. I had mistakenly, when I installed the heated grips in this thing, you can pump now. I just wired them directly to the battery, so now they will kill my battery if I leave them on. Whoops. I've been meaning to hardwire them into an auxiliary cord. I just haven't. I'm super lazy about it. I should have done it when I broke the spark plug in the cylinder. Like, that was a total shit show in itself. Although the guys at the dealership were able to pry it out for 50-60 bucks. I'm like, totally worth it. Cause my brother paid to have his bike serviced there, and it was a crap ton of money. And all they did is just leave his chain and change his fucking spark plugs. I'm like, I could do that. Speaking of, I need to do that. I always try to do the oil changes like every like 3,000 miles. It's been a while since I've done this one. About 3,000 miles ago. Speaking of my car needs an oil change, I feel bad for the thing because I've been neglecting the shit out of that car. That car's like super reliable and super awesome. If you guys probably look on later my Instagram, I drive a 2002 Subaru WRX wagon. I've had that car probably like almost 8 years. It'll be 8 years in September. It's probably the longest I've ever owned a vehicle, and it's paid off. And it got hail damage because in Colorado we get the usual like freak storm that comes out and will destroy like devastating hail. It's like golf ball size. That comes like every like once or 2 years or something like that. And my car was sitting in my work parking lot in the back, and it got battered by hail. So I'm like, whatever. They paid off the loan. I paid 500 bucks and we got like $4,000 back. So I used that to put an air conditioning unit in my house because my house didn't have one at the time, and totally worth it. So I've been, like I said, I've been neglecting the shit out of that car. It needs an oil change and it needs cleaned. It's funny because like when it got hail damage, the aluminum hood that comes factory on those things, that thing looked like a golf ball. I mean, it still looks like a golf ball, but the hood was the noticeable part. So thankfully I was able to pick up a free steel hood. So didn't know that you had to paint it. So now it's starting to rust. So I'm thinking what I might do is just either just plastic dip it or fucking spray paint it or something. Some Rust-Oleum, or just leave the rust look It kind of grows on you because it looks all post-apocalyptic. Then the silver paint with fucking dings in it everywhere, and the notorious rust behind the roof fenders. Like, Subaru paint, it really isn't that good. And not to say that the paint on the truck is all that great. Like Nissan for that year had like these bare spots right above the two windows, and like every Nissan Titan I see has those same bare spots. It's really just kind of funny. Like, yeah, they could have spent a little more attention to detail painting those, but they didn't, because I still owe money on that. That thing gets the garage, the car doesn't, which is fine because the car had a garage most of its life with me anyway. So now it sits comfortably outside in the heat and the cold temperatures, and that thing still starts up like a champ. I love that car. And due to contrary belief, I don't vape. It's funny how like everybody that thinks that you drive a Subaru assumes that you vape. I'm like, I don't vape. I mean, I've tried it before, don't get me wrong, and the smoke is cool, but I just don't really care much for smoking. That's not my thing. 36 degrees. A balmy 36 degrees. Like, usually it'd be freezing my ass off, but 36 degrees is, I think, totally manageable to ride in. We had a snow couple, it was like Saturday, Sunday it was mostly gone. Monday it got cold again, Tuesday, because today's Wednesday. I think today's Wednesday, yeah, today's Wednesday. I don't know, there's this lady that sits right next to me that comes in on Wednesdays. She was here on Monday, so it kind of throws me off. She hates dogs, so I don't really like her. I can tolerate her, but I don't care for her. It's funny when I brought Vader to the office with his sisters. Like we used to have a monthly meeting that we used to do. You know, we used to talk about stuff at work. Yeah, he was just, you know, crawling around doing puppy things, and she was definitely afraid of him. Like, this dog weighs like 2 pounds, and he's like 10 weeks old. No, she was not having it. I felt bad because his sisters, we took him to the 2 adoption events, or a adoption event, and his sisters got adopted. He didn't, because people looked at him and were like, oh, what kind of dog is he? Like, when it comes to rescuing dogs, I don't know if you guys have ever rescued dogs, but it's hard to tell, like, what the breed is, because, like, I for one don't even think that his sisters were part of his litter. I think they were just kind of all together, and like, oh, they're part of this, they're siblings. Because he had one dog, and I'll see if I can put pictures in the video to kind of show you like what I'm talking about. But yeah, like, one dog was a little tiny brown one. She looked like a Chihuahua. Her name was Bella. That dog was such a sweetheart. Then we had a black and white speckled dog. I don't know what she looked like, but her name was Leia, like after Princess Leia. It's hard to foster dogs because you just kind of want. Focus. There it goes. It's trying. Yeah, when it comes to like rescuing dogs, you kind of just want to keep them all. I'm like, I am your mother. I will protect you. I will nurture you. I will provide you with a home. I will feed you and bathe you and love you and cuddle, and I want to do everything in the world for you. But like, realistically, it's already had 3 dogs at the time, having 3 or 4 a terrible idea. But no, it's funny because, like, I think they were worried because, like, Vader looks like a pit bull, but he was super tiny as a puppy. Like, now he's just like tall and lengthy and clumsy, and but I ended up keeping him. And man, he's such a cool dog. Cause, he's super mellow, and he likes to play fetch, and he can catch, and he's really good at listening most of the time. Except when he eats the baseboards in my house, then that part I don't really care for. But I think he's past his 1 year puppy stage where, like, oh, I'm just gonna try to eat shit and see if I get in trouble for it. So he's not doing that anymore, thank goodness. But no, I think after we left the event, I felt so bad because, like, he was kind of like, where's my siblings? And I don't know if dogs think like that. I think they just like, they're packing him, sure. I think he was just like, oh my god, no one pet him. And I felt bad, so I bought him a collar, like, actually the same still collar that he had. And I think the following week, I really contemplated, I'm like, I don't mind not having another dog around. And like I think my city ordinance prevents me from having more than 3 dogs, but like, I got a 4th one. It's my property. I don't care really what the city cares. I'm like, I don't yell at you guys when you don't do what you're supposed to, but you can yell at me. It doesn't work that way. I mean, it does, but I think enforcing the dog ordinance is probably the very, very last thing on their agenda, unless it's a pit bull. Like, I'm not even gonna go into that when it comes to like cities and counties putting bans on pit bulls, because every pit bull I've ever met has been super nice and awesome. Like, they're just wacky dogs. I think that's why people like them, and I think the reason why they turn out bad is it's not because of them, it's because of their owners. I think that rule applies for a lot of dogs. So that's the story of how I got Vader and why I kept him. If you guys didn't know that, I don't think I've ever actually really talked about it. The battery's gonna die on that, so I'm gonna end this video here. I'm really liking the daily vlogs, or kind of talking to you about random shit. Hit that notification bell to stay up to date on my videos. Trying to put them out every 4 days. That seems to not ever happen, because, you know, that's life. But I'm trying. I'm still putting out some content. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'm Steve on the FZ. It smells like the green stuff over here. It's Colorado's official smell. It used to be pine trees, but now it's pot. Alright guys, so I'm gonna end this video here. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Steve on the FZ.